Turns out Nintendo might not be as terrible in 2020 as we thought. We got a huge update on Bayonetta 3, you're not gonna believe this. And Nintendo declined to work with Kanye West, I wonder why. Make sure to leave a like, drop a comment down below so we can have a conversation. Subscribe if you haven't already, and also uploaded a new video to the channel earlier today, top 5 games of 2020. Huge mega botch in the video, I put a game from 2019 in there. I got confused with the DLC or something. I don't know what happened, I thought it was a good video otherwise. Go check it out if you want, I don't know. Nintendo just did something amazing for children in the hospital. Obviously, a lot of people are getting hospitalized these days with COVID-19, the pandemic, etc., etc. But Nintendo teamed up with Starlight, which I guess does stuff for hospital gaming. I'm not sure exactly what Starlight is. That's what I got from reading this, that they make gaming stuff for hospitals. But Nintendo teamed up with them to make the Nintendo Starlight Gaming Station, which is a Nintendo Switch station that is really easy to clean, apparently. It comes with 25 games installed. You can roll it around. It's super easy to clean, like I said. Roll it around the hospital. It's like one of those TVs with the VCR set we used to have in school. I'm old, so I don't know what you had, but that's what we had. And you just wheel it in your room like, here's your Nintendo Switch. They actually had this with Super Nintendos and NESs and stuff when I was a kid. I played Super Nintendo in the hospital a couple times when I was a kid. Donkey Kong Country, Mario Kart and everything. And I always wondered what happened to those consoles. Like, where are those consoles? They literally had, at the hospitals near me, Super Nintendos with like tons of games. And I was like, oh, cool, I can play Super. I didn't have one at my house, so I was like, the only way I could play Super Nintendos. So I went to the hospital. So I'd go purposely break my arm and say, Mom, I gotta play Mario. I gotta go to the hospital. And then that's the boat we were in. But anyways, now you can do that with Nintendo Switch. 25 games pre-built in. Very cool. This was apparently announced last year, but I don't remember hearing anything about this. It was announced at like a hospital situation thing. Like, ooh, this is, I don't know, maybe they announced it alongside some new vaccine. I don't know what, I'm not in the loop with hospital equipment. So this is probably why I didn't hear about it. But it comes in 4 designs. Mario, Peach, Yoshi, DK. So that's cool. I don't know why you need multiple designs. Just to get, kids don't care. Like, oh, I got the Peach one. Maybe some weird kid is gonna care. Just make it a standard black. It's easier, just easier to produce. You don't gotta make Mario and Yoshi and DK ones. But now you got collectors like John Hancock over here going, got my hands on the Starlight gaming console. I'm only missing the Mario edition. That's what we're gonna have in the future. And it's like, Jesus Christ, just make the one. Can we just have a unit? It's trying to be easier for the kids, I guess, whatever. Anyways, but yeah, some of the games that are on this thing are Breath of the Wild, Mario Maker 2, Super Mario Party, Let's Go Pikachu, Mario Odyssey, Stardew Valley, Cuphead, Minecraft. These are some heavy hitters, obviously. Like I said, 25 games. I only saw these highlighted, but Breath of the Wild, Mario Odyssey, like these are flagship games for Nintendo, and pretty much you're gonna get to play them for free if you get hospitalized. Obviously, you're gonna have a huge hospital bill in America, depending on, you know, your insurance and blah, 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 blah. So maybe Nintendo gets a cut of that. They're like, he played Mario Odyssey. Here's $5, Nintendo. Like, I don't know how that's gonna work. And you're gonna give these kids Stardew Valley. Like, that's a deep, involved thing. Like, that people put months of their lives, hundreds of hours into Stardew Valley. How long do you expect these kids to be in the hospital, Nintendo? Stardew Valley, I feel like, is not an appropriate game for the system. And then Cuphead, what do you want to have these kids to rage to death? They're already on the verge here, Nintendo. Jesus Christ, you're gonna give them Cuphead? My God, I don't know. That seems like more of an adult game with the difficulty, classic difficulty. But like I said, these other ones are amazing. Minecraft, the kids love Minecraft. So there you go. This is very cool. I like seeing it. It made me nostalgic for when I played Super Nintendo, like I said. And I was like, some kids are gonna have some memories like that, maybe, unless they're dying of COVID, then it probably won't be a good memory for them. And Hideki Kamiya sat down with Famitsu for the 2020 year in review interview, and he gave us an update on Bayonetta 3, and I'm gonna read exactly what he said. First off, many people are worried about Bayonetta 3 considering there hasn't been any new information since its announcement, but verifications of new systems have been going great, and development is going very well. So please wait with peace of mind. And literally, he noted that this was a copy of his 2020 comment. This is literally a copy-paste of his 2020 comment. He's literally trolling us to no end. For a while, he was just saying development's going smoothly, and now he's just saying, like, I'm gonna just tell you the exact same thing because I'm sick of hearing it. Well, what do you want us to do? You announced this thing before the Switch was even released. We haven't seen anything besides, like, it exists. We got a trailer for it saying it does exist. It was just a little stupid, like, Bayonetta 3 is coming, like, with no gameplay, no nothing. We haven't seen gameplay, haven't seen any screenshots, nothing leaked, nothing, anything. And Hideki's over here upset. And then he's talking about how he's working on GG now, his other project. He's like, that's going smoothly, so look forward to that. No! Hideki, we want Bayonetta 3 first and foremost. We don't want your gamble. Whenever you gamble on stuff, it doesn't turn out that great sometimes. Platinum overall has a great track record, but they've had some definite misses. We really, it's about to be 2021. We've had zero update on Bayonetta 3. It blows my mind. And we know the disaster fire that was Metroid Prime 4. We know what happened there and why it's taking so long to get updates on that. We have zero idea what happened with Bayonetta 3, and I'm assuming that it is going smoothly, or else he maybe would say, like, we had some problems or something. Obviously, he can lie, but maybe it's just gonna be the most amazing thing we've ever seen, and we're all just gonna have our fucking socks blown right the fuck off. I certainly hope so, Kamiya, and your little glasses still aren't quirky. You need to get some bigger glasses, buddy. And on the recent Talking Games with Reggie and Harold podcast, Reggie talked about how Nintendo declined to work with Kanye West, which is outrageous, right? Kanye West likes to dip his toes in all sorts of different waters in the entertainment industry. Obviously, he makes music. He loves video games, though. He named one of his albums TurboGrafx-16. I think he did. Obviously, I don't keep up with Kanye West. I'm not into his music. I don't care, but I'm pretty sure he did. And Reggie talked about how he approached Nintendo to work with them. I'm gonna read exactly what happened. Part of it was talking about what he was up to. He was experimenting with a piece of video game content, so he was already making something or something along those lines. Maybe he was talking to developers, had something, and he said, hey Nintendo, you want to put this out? I don't know. But he wanted reactions to it, so he showed it to them. He comes out and says, I want to work with Nintendo. We had so many different projects at Nintendo going on, the possibility of doing something with Kanye just wasn't there, and so I had to find a way to politely decline his opportunity to work with him. I told him, Kanye, you don't want to work with us because we're tough, we're hard, all we do is push for the very best content. We would not be the type of partner you would want to work with. And he looks at me and says, Reggie, you're exactly the type of partner I want because of that reason. I'm like, oh my gosh. That's like literally tried to pull it like, it's not you, it's us. It's like, it's not you, it's us. We're difficult, we're tough. You want to just kind of rush something out and it's be silly. We actually put real games out, Kanye, just so you know. We're no joke. We think you're funny and you're quirky. Go away. Can you go away? Apparently he ran into Miyamoto at E3 or some other convention, and then he set up a meeting with Reggie. I'm sure Miyamoto was like, fuck, how do I get this guy here? I'm gonna set you up with our American guy, he's got you. They can't do anything. They have no pull in the company. They're literally just like PR guys. But I'm gonna set you up with him because you don't know any better. That's pretty much how this whole thing went down. Even Reggie talking about it on the podcast, trying to be nice about it, we're just like, we pretty much were just like, hey, we're not doing this. He tried to ham it up, like, we had so many projects going on, dude. Like, you don't want to work with Kanye West, Nintendo. The bottom line, clearly, Nintendo Japan would never do that, and that's all there is to it. I just thought it was funny that Reggie was trying to be nice about it. We can all just clearly see, like, no, you just didn't want to work with you. You literally gave him the classic, it's not me, it's not you, it's me line. Like, I don't know what, like, Jesus Christ, it's outrageous. If you want to support the channel, we have a merch for every game card, bigcard.com, get shirts, stickers, mugs, all that fun stuff, good quality, fast pricing. We also have Patreon, patreon.com/everygamecrew for as low as $1 a month. You really help out the channel a lot. We also have a join button down below. It's like Patreon through YouTube. All are great ways to support the channel. You can support us by liking, commenting, subscribing. Any of that fun stuff is great. Links to everything in the description. We'll also have a pinned comment down below with all the other channels that I work on. Camera channels in the description as well. We're also on BitChute and Rumble. Go check us out over there, and I'll see you later.
So I want to say thank you to your loyalty. Thank you for your support.
There's no burp.